Welcome back, my duelist friends. Casual Duelist here, and I have a speed duel deck, and guess what? None of those cards got damaged, so I got some physicals in my hand today. Best thing is, this was another challenge deck. I've been working on it, trying to figure it out, and unfortunately, there really aren't enough cards to make this consistent enough. So this is definitely more on the casual end of the spectrum. But the challenge here was, could you make a Rex Raptor deck that basically played his dragons? All right, I'll try. One of the biggest caveats was I needed to play a certain dragon. I needed to be able to play the Meteor Black, which is cool because I think stat-wise, this is in the top 5 right now of strongest cards by physical strength. In speed duels, I know Blue Eyes Ultimate hits first. I want to say Arcana Knight Joker hits just above it, and I'm not sure. It just might be top 3, but I'm saying top 5 to cover my my boat. Actually, you know what? With Obelisk in here at 4,000, that would definitely make it top 4. So top 5, pretty good rough estimate. Let's get you guys the deck profile. So the first thing we need to do is get a skill card. Which skill are we going to use? Nightmare Sonic Blast. Again, we just want to be able to control things, and this will allow us if the strategy goes off right. So the main deck, single breaker, triple double costing, because again, for the most part, we want to be able to normal summon for as low tributes as possible to be able to get that Serpent Knight out. I'm running doubles on everything else. Double for the Meteor the Meteor Dragon. Double on the Red Eyes Black. And double on the Serpent Knight. Again, the Serpent Knight's going to work with the skill card. If we were able to cut that out, it still would be a little difficult to play this. We probably would have switched over to a Joey skill, Polymerization, just to make sure that things went off a little easier. For our spells, and this is actually a good chunk of the rest of the deck, we're going to maximize Allure Darkness just to try to see as many of the cards as we need for combo. We are going to run Book of Moon at 2 to be able to shut down opponent moves. 2 copies Polymerization because we can't fuse without it. Well, you could, but we're not running Fusion Parties, so you can't. Or Fusion Gate. I think Fusion Gate's in here. Stop making me correct myself, guys. And 2 Summoner's Arts, because again, this will let us get into either the Serpent Knight Dragon or the Red Eyes Black. And then, of course, single copy Zoma. It doesn't feel like a speed duel main deck if I don't have at least 1 copy of this card in here. But it's wonderful, it's beautiful, it's strong, so we're going to run it. The extra deck, I do have the Arcana Knight, because I always seem to run him. I always have my Blue Eyes Ultimate on hand. We got our 2 playable Meteor Blacks. Again, we went 2 because I got 2 full setups for being able to summon it. We got the single Senshi and the single Restrict to round that out to 6. Side deck, got the 3rd Book of Moon here for game 2 and 3. 3 copies Waking the Dragons, because let's be honest, if we end up seeing that they're going to be playing a lot of control, especially like Night Beams, let's make them pay for doing that. Let's play all of the fusion monsters or get the Serpent Knight super quick. And I do have the extra copies of Zoma in here. Again, Inner Conflict I don't think is going away anytime soon, so we're going to need the Zomas. If you guys were just here for the deck list, there you have it. I hope this helps. I hope this satisfied the challenge. Even I feel like this may have fallen a bit short, and it really comes down to the card pool right now. There's too many headline strategies in a 20-card deck, and that never works out well. But I do feel if we had a handful of other cards, that it is something that we could make work. So again, if you like this, let your friends know about the channels. Maybe throw us a subscription if you haven't already. Check out some of our other videos. And, just have a fantastic day. Everybody else, let's go through here real quick. And let's just kind of look at what we have. So the Sonic Blast, if you're not familiar, is a skill that you use while you control Serpent Knight Dragon. Once per turn, you can reveal the top 4 of your deck. Use one of the following skills depending on the number of monsters revealed. If it's at least 1, you get to add one of the revealed cards to your hand. Note, it does not say it needs to be the monster. If there's at least 2, No, sorry, you get to pick. If there's 2, destroy 1 card your opponent controls, and if there's 3 or more, you get to do both effects. So, very cool. The rest of the cards revealed go back to the top of your deck in any order. So additionally, we can keep stacking the deck. Very good, very strong. We do run Breaker, and honestly, outside of the Meteor Dragon, we wanted everything to be dark in order to streamline our summon, but also to take advantage of maximized Allure of Darkness. Breaker's just a great one-of to help us deal with back row. As you guys know, he gets his spell counter on normal summon, gains 300 attack while he has it, and then can take that off of him at any point. Not as a quick effect, as a spell speed 1, and then target a spell trap on the field for destruction. So very cool. Double Costin, it comes from a long line of double tribute monsters from back in the day. This one can be used as 2 tributes for any dark monster. So this is how we're going to play a lot of our big boys. We're the Serpent Knight Dragon. Meteor Dragon, we just need him in here in order to play to our Meteor Black. Red Eyes Black, obviously still need that for that, as well as being dark, so we can lose one of them as fodder for Allure if you open both. And then, of course, the double Serpent Knight. Also dark, not a terrible loss if we have to toss it, but he is part of the main strategy, so better to keep him. The triple Allure of Darkness, draw 2, banish a dark monster in your hand. If you fail to do so, lose your entire hand. Book of Moon, turn somebody face down, really shuts off a lot of combinations, especially here in Speed Duel. Polymerization, this is our catalyst for fusion. Summoner's Art will allow us to correct the hand by allowing us to add either Serpent Knight or our Red Eyes Black to the hand. You can add the Meteor Black with this as well. It is a level 5 or higher normal monster. For some reason in my own playtest, I always seem to have the Meteor Dragon already in my hand. Don't let me fool you, but because of the way I worded it the first time, this can get you the Meteor Dragon if that's what you're missing. And then there's Zoma. Zoma special summons himself as an effect monster in defense with an effect that says if he's destroyed in battle, or the opponent takes damage equal to the monster's attack that killed it. So very good. Over to the extra deck, we are running the Arcana Knight. Honestly, 4 of these guys are just here for the side deck Waking the Dragons, and also because it's imposing to see a full extra deck on the opposing side of the field, especially when extra decks are a little harder to use. Arcana Knight can protect himself with his effect once per turn when a spell trap or monster effect is activated that targets this face-up card on the field. As a quick effect, you can discard the same type of card to negate and... just negate the effect. You do have the Blue Eyes Ultimate, again, strongest card in the game for now. Meteor Black in the top 5. Also, the side point of the deck. A good 3,500 point monster, and I gotta admit, I love the art. I just love it. A long time ago, towards the beginning of the channel, I was sent one of these. It was like the Hobby League Parallel Rare in Japanese, so I still have that. That's pretty cool. Thinking back now, I probably should have sleeved one of them up and seen if you guys noticed. You guys would have. You guys are way too smart. We got the Reascension again. This will allow us to, again, when a normal trap is activated, we could pay 1,000 life points, negate it. And then if he is targeted by the effects of any spell card, it's immediately negated and destroyed. And then you have Thousand Eyes Restrict, great for like a reversal control play. Shuts down the field, nobody can move, nobody else can attack, and it can equip cards to itself, very much like Relinquished. Unlike Relinquished, we do take any battle damage, so if we do run this into something to then try to pick up another equip the next turn, not going to work out so hot for us. The side deck, again, Book of Moon, sometimes you're going to need that extra layer of control. Waking the Dragon, when this is goes from the owner's field because it's either been destroyed or banished. So it's either in the graveyard or banished by an opponent's effect. We can special summon any monster from our deck or extra deck. This can help us complete the main deck strategy. We can just go ahead and flop out a big old fusion monster on the table and say, okay, deal with that. Very good, very strong, and very technical. A lot of like Parasite, Paranoid decks lately. And a lot of them just fundamentally want to run off Night Beams, and they will attack the back row quite rapidly, trying to get rid of things like Zoma. So again, Waking the Dragon, great side deck. And then, of course, the extra 2 Zomas, because, you know, he's so good in the main, you should have the rest in the side if they weren't in the main. So that's it. That is our speed duel challenge. I think I'm going to call it Rex's Dragons. I don't know. You guys leave your creative deck titles in the comments section below. We'll pick one. Give you a high five. I don't know. You guys do me one favor now, and that is to have a great day. We'll see you guys in the next video.